Republicans spent $215 million on anti-trans ad campaigns in 2024. Did you know that? That's a lot of money. There's an article here I want to talk about, written by Aaron in the Morning. It's titled, "A Stunning Rebuke of Anti-Trans Politics. Dems Win Elections Nationwide Despite Anti-Trans Ads." So I want to talk about this article and then we can get into it. As election results poured in on Tuesday night, it became clear that Democrats were winning nationwide against anti-trans opponents. So these MAGA cult member Republicans made their entire campaigns against attacking trans people. Somehow trans people are to blame for these billionaire pedophiles not paying their taxes and fucking over America. That's why people are starving. That's why American farms have gone bankrupt. That's why cancer research was canceled. That's why food stamps were cut and Social Security were cut. Republicans don't have anyone's back unless you have at least $1 billion in your bank account. Let me continue. For all the centrist consultants urging Democrats to moderate or sacrifice transgender people for political gain, the results suggest the opposite. Conviction, not capitulation, is what wins. Pay attention, Democrats. In a rousing speech, Mamdani proclaimed after his victory, "In this new age that we make for ourselves, we will refuse to allow those who traffic in division and hate to pit us against each other. In this moment of political darkness, New York will be the light. Here we believe in standing up for those we love, whether you're an immigrant, a member of the trans community, one of the many black women Trump has fired from a federal job, a single mom waiting for the cost of groceries to go down, or anyone else with your back against the wall. Your struggle is ours too." So that was Mamdani's quote. So in California, Proposition 51, which will almost certainly result in a handful of anti-LGBTQ plus Republicans losing their seats in the Senate. Taken together, the results amount to a resounding rejection of the notion that Democrats must soften or stay silent on LGBTQ plus issues. The Republicans who built their campaigns on anti-trans and anti-queer messaging, convinced that bigotry was a shortcut to victory, will not be holding the levers of power. Winsome Earl Sears, she was the GOP gubernatorial nominee who lost to Abigail Spanberger on Tuesday, produced digital ads and text message campaigns that said, "Monsters preying upon children, predators in little girls' locker rooms. This isn't a horror movie, it's Virginia under Abigail Spanberger." So this is the false narrative that Republicans are putting out, that trans women are predators in restrooms, when if you look at the statistics, zero evidence of that. So these are complete lies that are hurting an entire population of transgender Americans. The facts here are showing Republicans lie over and over again about trans people. And America doesn't believe their lies. Hate crime statistics are all over the internet. Trans women are constantly attacked unprovoked by white cisgender men in restrooms, no matter which restroom they use. But it is way more safe for a trans woman to be in a women's restroom. And again, zero evidence of trans women attacking cisgender women in restrooms. And let's be clear why these people are so transphobic. They're insecure about gender that doesn't conform. They are forcing Christian extremism onto the American public. And by the way, there are 10,000 different religions in the world, not to mention atheists and agnostics. So it's idiotic to think that an entire nation would follow one religion. These are literally Nazis and white supremacists that are these super Christians. I call them fake Christians. So Republicans spent $215 million last year on anti-trans rights ads alone. And in the final months of the 2024 campaign, they spent $82 million specifically targeting Democratic stances on trans athletes and gender-affirming care. So $250 million to start a hate campaign based on lies about the trans community. Well, they are covering up the real predators sitting in the White House, billionaire pedophiles and sex offenders with no morals whatsoever. This is a cult created by the illusion of unlimited power. But what happens with illusions? They always fall apart. They always crumble. And that's what we're seeing now. So thank you guys for listening. Please like this video, share this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I'll be back soon. Thank you.